Every smile, every handshake, and every pause is a conscious performance. We navigate social life as actors, hitting specific, predetermined marks. Friedrich Nietzsche identified this constant social theater as a psychological condition. He asserted that these masks are the very substance of our identity. These roles do not hide a genuine personality underneath. Instead, the performance itself constitutes the entirety of who we are. Strip away the concept of an authentic inner core, and you are left staring at a void. This realization forces a complete reevaluation of who is actually making your decisions. The mask of virtue utilizes performed kindness as a defensive weapon. It is a curated display designed to win social safety and project an image of moral superiority. Nietzsche called this the morality of the weak. Demanding that others see you as good often conceals a paralyzing terror of your own capacity for darkness and malice. The mask of strength functions as a rigid, unbreakable facade. It belongs to the individual who refuses to acknowledge vulnerability, building an exterior that can never bend. For Nietzsche, actual strength requires looking directly at your own internal fractures and choosing to carry that weight forward anyway. Projecting flawless morality or an unbreakable exterior traps you in a state of constant, fragile imprisonment. You spend your life guarding an image that has no foundation. We also build inward-facing defenses. The individual who displays absolute certainty about every subject is typically overcompensating for deep-seated, existential fear. Constructing a rigid wall of answers blocks out the terror of the unknown. Total certainty prevents the productive doubt required to understand the night sky. Nietzsche saw this drive for safety, leading to a creature he called the last man. This figure abandons all struggle, prioritizing physical comfort and forced cheerfulness above any other human drive. This mechanism appears today in the culture of toxic positivity and algorithmic feeds designed to optimize your mood for joy. It is a mandatory, artificial happiness. Prioritizing absolute certainty and artificial happiness destroys the friction necessary to build a meaningful life. The darkness is what gives the light something to contrast against. Virtue, strength, knowledge, and happiness are masks you show the world. The fifth mask is different. It is the internal narrative you tell yourself about your own identity. Nietzsche targets the internal narrative, the identity you call I, and suggests it is a fictional narrative. If the self is an invention you've lived in for so long that you've forgotten you wrote it, the foundation of your reality dissolves. These concepts of the invented self and the death of traditional morality are anchored in Nietzsche's original manuscripts, which challenge the very basis of human existence. Discovering that you lack an inherent core provides a path to radical freedom. If your identity is a mask, you have the authority to take it off and author a new one. Nietzsche offered a path forward through the concept of the free spirit. This is an individual who recognizes their psychological performances and intentionally chooses which roles to play. Existing without masks is socially and biologically impossible. The objective is to stop being a prisoner to these roles and become their conscious author. Look at the performance you are giving right now. The question is whether you have the courage to look at the void beneath it. Nietzsche's challenge to the modern individual remains as heavy and permanent as bronze. Once the mechanics of the performance are exposed, they cannot be unseen. Acknowledging the void is a terrifying prerequisite for the real work. Only by accepting the emptiness can you begin the process of inventing a conscious identity. Now that you have the information, go out and execute it, and like, comment, and subscribe to Opus Wisdom for more insightful videos like this one.